When it comes to branding, the last thing you want to do is compete on price. As I'm sure you've heard on plenty of other videos from plenty of other successful people, when you compete on price, it's the fastest race to see who can get to the bottom. It's a downward spiral, and who wants to end up at the bottom after so much hard work? But that's what happens when price becomes the game that you compete in. When you're properly branded, what branding will do for you is branding raises the value of your business so you can charge more and sell it for more later. When properly branded, the perceived value of your company goes up tremendously. If you think about it, all things being equal, a customer will always choose the company who has a strong brand. Because a strong brand conveys credibility, it conveys professionalism, it conveys capability. And these all contribute to trust. Trust is at the core of everything we do. All our relationships, transactional or otherwise, they come down to trust. We choose the company that we trust the most, that offers the lowest risk when we're handing over our hard-earned money. So if you're a company that competes on price, where you find yourself every time a client gets your proposal, and of course they don't like the price, of course it's always too much, they want a discount, they want to negotiate you down. They want to pay less for what you've already probably put through your math and arrived at a price according to your process and how long it's going to take and all those factors. And you've arrived at a price that makes it profitable enough for you to even take the job so that when they ask for a discount, you're actually losing money. And that's why so many businesses lose money when they have plenty of business. You're not profitable ahead of time. Right from the beginning, you should be profitable. So when you are trying to win a client, which I don't think you should try to win a client, I think they should already know your value. And if they don't already know your value, then you have to do a better job at putting your value out there so that they can see from themselves on social media and all your marketing communications. When they see that perceived value, they're already coming to you with an idea of, these are people we'd like to work with. They already see that you're adding value and they haven't even spoken to you yet. So then price really actually should be removed from the equation as far as a negotiating tactic in order to hire you. It shouldn't be a tactic in which we'll hire you if you'll lower your price. Don't play that game. When you're properly branded, the value is already perceived pretty high, so you shouldn't have to budge on price. You can pretty much state your price, and if they like it, great. If they don't, that's great too. Let somebody else have them. There's plenty of business to go around. You don't want every single person for your client, nor should you even try to because it's not even possible. What you really want is your ideal client, the client that's a right fit for you. And one of those criteria is, do they agree to your price? Because if you're priced correctly, by the time they come to you, they should already be wanting to hire you. And then when you demonstrate even more value in your conversation and whatever you do on some first exposures or interactions with them as far as you in person or on the phone, well then your value is going to be stated even more. And by the time price even rolls around, they should be considering you because they see the value is so much that what they're paying seems very little anyway. So never compete on price. Properly brand yourself, and that way you can automatically command the price that you deserve for the value you're adding to them. Here's one thing I don't know if you even ever thought about. Branding raises the value of a business. Unlike purchases like a car, where as soon as you buy that car, you know you drive it off the lot, and it loses its value automatically by 10 or even 15%. Go ahead, buy some furniture, buy some clothes. They diminish in value the moment you make the purchase, and they never ever go up in value. But one thing that always goes up in value is a company that is properly branded, because when it is properly branded, every exposure, every interaction that a client, audience, customer has with your company is a positive one. It's one that you put forward purposely in a positive light of which they feel positive about that experience. And that is a rise in value. And that way, every time there's a happy customer and you get a good review and you get a referral, your value, the value of your company goes up and up and up. So branding will actually be an amazing investment for you in order to raise the value, and over the long term, it should be even more valuable down the road, which is why you can sell your company for more down the road than if you did not brand. Don't compete on price. Properly brand your company, establish the value, and increase its value over time.